Hello, my loves. Welcome to Lifestyle Manifesting. I'm Shannon, and on my channel, I talk all about manifesting as a lifestyle in every area of your life. If you need additional help, you can work with me one-on-one and join my free Facebook group. You can join my VIP group to level up, to have the support in a community to help support that you know you're the operant power. Today, I want to talk about you are success. Think from the version of you who's successful, who feels successful, who knows you can do it and knows that you can do anything. In order to shift into any reality, you shift by thinking from that version of you who already has what you want to be or already has your desire. So if you want to shift into a world where you are successful at everything you do, then you shift and look through the lens of your eyes as if you already are. Look through the lens of your eyes already being successful. How would you feel? How do you feel? Feel it now. What do you see? You see and assume success in your life. How are you feeling about yourself? Are you feeling successful and feeling like anything you could do in your life, you can conquer it, or anything that comes into your world, you can conquer it? How are you feeling? Are you looking through the lens of the version of you who sees success? Are you looking through the lens of the version of you who is already in the solution, already living your joy, already living and having your desire? Are you looking through that lens? Because the more that you look through that lens, you will solidify that reality for you. So you can look through that lens by affirming the reality you want. You could simply affirm the reality you want consistently over and over. You will manifest the reality that you want, because your reality is a reflection of you and your beliefs. So look through the version of you who has what you want. You're saying to yourself, I get everything I want. I am successful. I make the money I want. I always have everything I need in my world. My needs are fulfilled. I always have enough money to spend. I always have more than enough. I can buy anything I want. I get everything I want. Everything in this world is here for me. See through the lens of the version of you who has your desire. If you're wondering what affirmations should you say the affirmations as if you have the desire, whatever your desire is. The goal is for you to paint the picture by affirming it consistently until it becomes your reality. Keep affirming that reality. You affirm the version of you who has that reality. The version of you who feels sure. This is mine. Like, not just sure, it's self-assured. You feel sure. You feel confident. Confident and sure that this is yours. It's mine. I know I have this reality. I am this person. I am successful. I have love in my life. You need to feel and know and affirm and say you have it before it will manifest in your world. You need to say you have it. You need to say that you have it before it's going to manifest in this world. So you say you have it. What kind of questions do you guys have today? How are you doing? Are you feeling in the wish fulfilled? Are you knowing? Are you knowing? You know what faith is? Do you have faith? Faith only means loyalty to the vision of you with your desire. Do you have faith? Faith is just loyalty to you having your desire. Do you have faith? Are you loyal to that vision? Are you affirming that vision until it becomes true? All right, here we go. Let's answer some questions. Hi, Chris. Hello. How to manifest a green card? I already have my green card. I have my green card. What does it look like that you have your green card? I get to stay where I want to stay. Like, you want the green card so you can stay where you want, right? So I'm staying. I'm here. I got it. This is mine. I have my green card. Okay, there are no obstacles, there are no circumstances. You already have it. I already have it. And then so having it, what does that imply, or what would you be saying? Whatever you would be saying Had you had your desire, which is a green card, what would you be saying to yourself? That is what you need to affirm consistently until you have it in the manifested form. Okay, Sarah, how to think from that version that we want. I know I want to work for me, but I don't know what that looks like. You will get more clear on that. Okay, so you start with, it's literally like brainstorming, right? Whenever you go into a class or some new project, you would brainstorm a little bit first. So go through the brainstorming process, okay? Brainstorm to get clear. What do I want? Okay, so you know you want to work for you. What do you want your day to look like? What do you want your hours to look like? What do you want your income to look like? What do you want your schedule to look like? The person who also works for themselves, okay, so let's say you're getting clear on is it like you want to start your own business and be an entrepreneur? So start to ask questions. How do you want your day to look? What would that person, that version of you be doing? They would look into how to start a business. You would look into what kind of things you need to know to start your own business. Okay, so that's what you affirm. You're going to affirm, I have my own business. I love the hours. I love the work that I do. I'm enjoying life. I'm enjoying working. I love that I have free time. I love that I'm appreciated. I love that I appreciate myself and others appreciate me. I love that I provide value in the world. So I'm only giving you ideas of what you would be affirming. It's like you affirm that version of you. You could say, I don't know what that version is, but I intend to get more clear. Okay, how to get an ex back fast, sis. Been there, 3 couches. 3 couches. I'm tired, huge movement, then blocks me. Okay, sorry, I was trying to figure out the 3 couches thing. All right. Huge movement. Congratulations. Huge movement. Do you have any doubt that it was you? Do you have any doubt that you were affirming and you saw movement? Do you have any doubt? I'm sure you don't have a doubt. I'm sure, or even if you had a little bit, but don't you see that you're the operant power? You could do this fast. You had huge movement. They blocked you from some old thought, from some worry. You might even understand and capture, or you might be able to connect the dots of what you were thinking and what happened, whether it was something from the past or something in the present moment. Sometimes even in the present moment, we're thinking about the past. If we keep thinking about the past, we're recreating the past. Wherever you're focused in the present moment creates your future experiences. Do you want to focus on the things from the past that you didn't like, or do you want to keep your imagination and keep your thoughts around, surrounded on the experience that you do want in life? All you have to do is talk about what you want. You could do this. You're doing this. I know you're going to do this. It's not even going to, it's done. So just shift back into that version of you who's like, oh yeah, wait, I forgot I was the creator. That's okay. We forget we're the creator when we're stuck in the circumstance. It feels like you're stuck, but you're not stuck, right? But there could be that feeling like in the circumstance you forgot. That's okay. You're tired. Just surrender and say, I know I'm the operant power. This works. I have seen it myself. I have seen it myself. Affirm that you've seen it yourself. You've seen movement. I know you know it's because of the work you've done. And the work you've done is telling the story about you. Just keep telling the story about you. I know it feels tiring because you're more focused on what you don't have. Okay, it's less tiring if this should be fun. Start being the version of you that you want to be. Start deciding that you're chosen. Start deciding that you're wanted. Start deciding you're the most beautiful. Start deciding that. Why are you not deciding that you are? Start deciding there's no competition. There's nothing. No competition with his work or her work or the SP's work. No competition with any other person in the world. You've got this. Pay no attention to a block that they blocked you. Pay no attention to that. Okay, you're just gonna, that's just helping you. This is part of the journey. Part of the journey is seeing how you create, okay? You disregard, you overcome that circumstance by affirming to yourself what you do want. You affirm what you want. You affirm how you want to be seen until you believe it, okay? Okay, Gianna, what I say is what I see, so I only say what I want to see. That's beautiful, okay? Let's take this. Take this as a note in your phone. What I say is what I see, so I only say what I want to see. How can I make my ex come back to me after me and forget all the negative that happened before? Remember that you're the creator and they're only reflecting you. They're not thinking anything except what you're worrying about and what you're assuming. Okay, so the fact that you're worrying about it and assuming and feeling and even contemplating how are they going to come back without all the negative things that happened and not remember that, you have to tell a new story. You don't focus on the past. You move forward. You see the value from whatever happened that was negative. You create the knowing that they're on the same page with you. Create that there's someone that forgives and moves on. Why would they want to be stuck in the past? They don't want to be stuck in the past, and you don't want to be stuck in the past. You're a creator. Focus on the vision and the reality that you want by affirming it, by saying it, by literally speaking your life into existence. You are speaking and thinking your life into existence already. Many of us have spoken our lives into existence because based on what beliefs other people have. And we adopted and chose those realities. It wasn't a conscious choice. You are here to consciously create. I'm here to help you wake up to realize you're the creator. You're the operant power. He is not thinking anything, or she, whoever your ex is, right? X is not thinking anything except what you decide they think. So make a decision. They forget all about that. They don't want to ever lose you again. So here, you don't want to focus on the past. Don't focus on the past. Focus on the present and where you're going. Okay, the Empress. What if you want to manifest fame, but you're scared of fame? Thank you so much. You've changed my life. You're welcome. You're welcome. Congratulations on changing your life. Okay, so think about the idea of fame. Well, why don't you make a list of what are the things that scare you about it? What are the things that scare you? Are you afraid of failure? Are you afraid of people knowing all about your life? Because every possibility exists. Okay, so make your list first of what you are afraid of. You may not even be completely aware of what you're afraid of. Okay, so that's why you want to do that exercise to bring it to the surface of like, ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Okay, so it may take one or more than one time to go through this exercise to figure out those things that you're afraid of. Now you look at that list and you say, none of these are true. None of these have to be true. From that list, they do not have to be true. They're only true because you've seen experiences of other people, but they're not. They don't have to be true in your reality. Now, then, after you make that list and you read through it and you tell yourself none of that is true, you know you're the creator. You already said you've changed your life. Do you have any doubt that you are the creator? You know you are, right? You know you are. Even if it's not 100%, you know there's truth to this because you see the evidence. All right, so now start to paint the picture of what you do want. What would you want it to look like? Okay, because some people think, oh, with fame comes negativity, right? But that's not true. It's not true for everyone. It's not true unless you don't, decide, unless you don't consciously create your reality. So you could consciously create. What does that look like to be for fame for you? Does it look like you're loved and you're supported and that people are like I even thought about Johnny Depp. The people that love him, they also respect him. There's so many people, like when it comes to people who just general people in the population, they love and respect him. They give him his personal space. There are a lot of people. You could create whatever reality you want. You could create that people, they don't come into your personal space. Okay, so it's up to you, but you do have to create the vision, because if you don't create the vision, it's created for you by reality of what you see and what you accept to be a reality. So whatever you see, you have the power to change it at any time. Do you understand that even if something that you are afraid of came into your life and happened, you can change it because you have the power to do that. That's your power. I mean, that's all of our power. The power is knowing that the present moment is the only moment that exists. So whatever you focus on in the present moment, you could create, you could recreate. It's not forevermore. It's not forevermore, whatever you create. So you get to change your mind. So start to get a vision, right? Create the picture. You're the author of the life of your life. You're the author of the story of your life. Start to write the story. Start to script it out. If you need a scripting journal, I have a blank journal in my description. You can order off Amazon that I created, or take any journal and now just start writing out. Start to get more clear. You don't have to know the first time you start writing it out, because first you're sort of brainstorming. You're getting an idea. What does it look like? How do you feel? What does it look like? How do other people see you? How does your family see you? Some people believe their family might be jealous. That's not true. You get to create it how you want. You could create that your family loves you and supports you, but you want to create that intentionally by seeing that vision. Okay, not just seeing the vision, you affirm how you want your life to be until it becomes your life. Benedict, is it toxic that I want to manifest someone to dislike someone else? You don't have to apologize. Every coach avoided this question. Okay, but start with knowing in your reality, everyone is yourself pushed out. They are just a reflection of you. They're a reflection of you. Neville Goddard always talked about the golden rule, because whatever you focus on, let me just say something. Have you ever had thoughts about something you want to manifest that you want for yourself, and then you see that others have it? You're affirming more money in your job, and now your best friend says, oh, I'm making more money. Okay, and you're probably thinking, that person could be thinking, oh, I'm affirming that. Okay, it's working. I see it in my reality. It will happen for me. Okay, your reality is reflecting out what you're thinking about and what you're feeling. Okay, if you're a powerful manifester and you know exactly how to create every aspect of your life, go for whatever you want. I mean, I'm not going to put down anybody's desire, but I want you to know that whatever you put out comes back to self. So you might be affirming for someone to dislike someone else, and now you might experience in your own reality that reflecting back to you. Is that something you want to do? I'm not saying remember, there's all possibilities that exist. Okay, but everyone in your world, in your life, is a reflection of you. They are reflecting you. Is that something that you want to push out to the world? So just think a little bit deeper on that. And if you're saying yes, I mean, ask yourself, why? Why do you want to do that? Is it because you feel jealous? There's something deeper. There's something deeper. You want someone to dislike someone else? Okay, I'm not creating for you. You get to choose what's right and wrong in your reality. But I'm going to tell you, everything is yourself pushed out. Okay. So what do you think is going to happen if you want someone to dislike someone else? What do you think is going to happen? Here's what I also know in my world. Before I woke up to know I was the creator. I mean, we all kind of judge, in a way, on some level, judge each other, right? We might judge each other based just on whatever experiences we had in life. So I know that judgments that I have made about other people, some of them are unconscious. It's just the way I grew up. It's just what I believed. It's what I saw on TV, or it's what I heard from my parents or, family. And I made judgments. And now as I see, as now I'm a conscious creator, I see when I make a judgment, and sometimes I still do, I do work on catching judgments. But I know when I make a judgment, I see those reflected back, sometimes even at me. I don't take it personal because I realize I did that. I created that. Okay, so observe your reality. Why do you want? I would ask yourself, why do you want to do that? Okay, because there's something deeper there. There's something deeper there. Personally, I don't create my reality that way. I think of the golden rule. Sometimes unintentionally, I might have a negative thought. I don't take it personally again, and I don't blame myself. I just work to be to feel better and to create a better vision of what I truly do want. Okay, so I go with Neville Goddard. I'm on the same side with Neville Goddard, the golden rule. Simone. What happens if I persist in the new reality, but I have negative thoughts sometimes? It's okay. When you have the negative thoughts, you're going to say to yourself, that's okay. Circumstances don't matter. That's what you say in the moment. And then you persist. And then that's what you do. Your next action step is to persist. Okay. So action, when you hear action, action is also where you guide your thoughts and what you're thinking about. That's an action step. Okay, so you're persisting, you're affirming, okay? Have a negative thought. Sometimes that negative thought can go on for a while, and then you say, oh, you catch it. Okay, not going to do that, right? You're going to remind yourself, I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to focus on the reality I do want. I'm going to picture that reality. Circumstances don't matter. They do not matter. That's okay that I was focused on negativity or negative thoughts. It's okay if those popped up. Thoughts are not who I am. You don't have to say all that. I'm just giving you a little, painting the picture of where you could go with your thoughts and imagination. That's not manifesting. I'm getting everything I want. Okay. And then you continue to persist. You take that action. That's the action step. Persist in knowing your desire is yours. Persist in knowing you are the creator. Okay. You could also say things like, that negative thought doesn't manifest. My negative thoughts don't manifest. What to do if I feel like no matter how hard I try, I don't get the concept of it. I don't know how to maintain the concept of the wish fulfilled. Okay, wish fulfilled just means you have your desire. Wish fulfilled means you have your desire. Okay, so living in the end, it's the same term. Living in the end, wish fulfilled, you have your desire. So to be in the wish fulfilled is for you to feel, really to affirm that you have your desire. That's the wish fulfilled. So the wish fulfilled could also be, there's many ways to perceive the wish fulfilled. The wish fulfilled is you knowing you're the creator, you knowing that you create your reality and it's a reflection of you. That's a wish fulfilled. So you would know you're the creator and you would claim it. You would declare it and say, I am the operant power and I claim this and this is my reality and I declare this and I affirm it and it's mine. So wish fulfilled is you saying or stating that you have your desire. That you are this version of you, that this is yours. Okay. And you do that consistently until you have it because you're the cause, the world's the effect. I'm here to let you know and remind you and reinforce that you're the cause in your reality, the world's the effect until that starts to feel natural and normal, and you just know that you're going to have a thought, you're going to be thinking about how you want your day to go. You're not going to be worrying, oh, what if I get stuck in traffic? And what if this happens? What if that happens? You're not going to do that anymore when you know when you are a conscious creator. You're going to think, I'll get there on time. It's going to work out for me. I'm getting what I want. I'm going to negotiate that deal. It's going my way. I'm getting into the school I want. I'm getting the job I want. I'm getting everything I want, right? It's going my way. I'll always get the opportunities. Okay, Sherry Berry, how can I get more romance and dates? Affirm it. Affirm it. Somebody asked that question a couple days ago about having a more romantic partner. What is more romance to you? Okay, here's how you're not going to get it. By wondering, let's just say why isn't he romantic? Like, okay, you know how you're just walking through you're like doing anything in your life and you're just having thoughts. You know, you're thinking all the time. You're thinking all the time. What are you thinking about? Are you like, when is he? We went on that date and it was so boring. Like, this is a dud. Or, maybe you're not thinking that, but you're like, I'd really love to go on more romantic dates. That's what you want to think about. But you don't want to think about, maybe he's not romantic. Maybe he just didn't grow up that way. You know what? His parents weren't really that way. His friends aren't that way. Maybe he's just not that way. That's what you don't want to do. You don't want to wonder why he isn't and when is he going to do it and why doesn't he do it and bother him and think, well, how come you spend more time doing all those stuff with your friends and not with me? You're not going to do any of that because all of that creates more of it. And you don't want to create that. If you want to create and live in a reality or live the experience of a more romantic encounter with your partner, then you have to talk about that to yourself. Like, what does that look like? Does that look like going to a romantic restaurant? Does that look like flowers? Does that look like some like term of endearment? Does that look like them saying something to you? What does it look like? Or what does it sound like? Or what does it feel like? Okay, so you affirm that. I would say get more clear about what it is that you want, because I know when I affirm something general, I was affirming to manifest concert tickets and I just kept winning and being invited for free to concerts that I didn't care about. But that's not really what I wanted. I liked that. That was okay. I was like, sure, I like this. Okay, I got more clear and then I manifested the things I truly wanted. So get more clear. What does a romantic date look like to you? How to impress the your subconscious mind, love it more. With repetition, okay? You impress your subconscious mind with repetition. We already have a really powerful belief. You impress your subconscious mind in the morning and at night before you go to bed because you are in a state of mind where you're not in your logical thinking.